Next up, I'd like to introduce our network partner. He's the Executive Vice President and General Manager of Showtime Sports, Stephen Espinosa. This is our 6th pay-per-view with Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions. All 6 have been here at MGM Grand. We're proud to help contribute to the great tradition of historic boxing events here at MGM Grand and in the state of Nevada. This is a first-class venue with first-class people, top to bottom. We thank Richard Sturm and all his staff and colleagues for their hospitality and support of this event. 6 fights in 30 months. Floyd, they said you couldn't do it. They said you wouldn't do it. And once again, you proved them wrong. First 5 fights have generated nearly 10 million pay-per-view buys. Together, we've generated roughly 750 million in pay-per-view receipts alone. That's $750 million in 5 fights in pay-per-view revenues alone. And it's all led here, fight number 6, fight number 49. 19 years undefeated, 17 consecutive years as world champion. He's fought 16 consecutive opponents who are either current or former world champions. But to tell you the truth, on Saturday night, none of that matters. It simply doesn't matter. Andre Berto isn't fighting a legacy or a record book or history. He's fighting a man, and men can lose. Legacies can't lose, titles can't lose, history can't lose, but men can lose. I know what some of you are thinking and what some of you have written. Floyd's a big favorite. The conventional wisdom is that Floyd's going to win this fight, maybe easily. But I'll tell you something. Conventional wisdom said that the first Maidana fight would be easy for Floyd. Conventional wisdom said that Canelo would be Floyd's toughest challenger. Conventional wisdom said Manny Pacquiao could beat Floyd Mayweather. Conventional wisdom didn't account for Buster Douglas or Frankie Randall or Hasim Rahman. And conventional wisdom sure isn't going to account for Andre Berto's heart or his desire or his opportunity to rewrite his own history and boxing history on Saturday night. Like you, I don't know what's going to happen on Saturday night. I'm very curious. I know Andre Berto is more athletic than just about any fighter Floyd has fought recently, so I expect a very stern challenge. But there's one thing I do know. It's not going to be boring. When you have fighters like Floyd Mayweather and Andre Berto, and Salido and Martinez and Johnny Gonzalez and Vadu Jack and George Groves, Jonathan Akendo, it's a night not to be missed. We'll see you on Saturday evening. Next up, this gentleman is one of the great boxing minds today. He's one of the top trainers in the sport, and he'll be looking to lead his troop come Saturday night into battle with Floyd Mayweather. Next up, none other than Virgil Hunter.
I just want to thank everybody who's been here, particularly those in the press. Even Dan sitting over there. I see you sitting over there, Raphael. And you misquoted me too. Listen, there's some things that a lot of you guys don't understand that we understand. Listen. When you got 2 guys that was born in situations, in hood situations, have been to the school, who's the king of the school, who's the second king, or the junior high down the road, maybe I'm dating this guy's girlfriend and go to this school, and he's dating this guy's girlfriend, go to that school, and we meeting together at the team dances and all that stuff. You see some real fights. See, this is definitely something that a lot of you guys don't understand. When you get 2, and I'm just going to say it, brothers together, when is the last time you're going to see a fight, a real fight? I think about Joe Frazier and Ali in the Thrill in Manila when they thought Joe was done. And even Ali thought he was done. And what did we get? An epic heavyweight fight. Of course Joe was done, but he fought over his head. Does Andre Berto have the capability of fighting over his head? Yes, we see all the great sports events from Howard Porter and Villanova, Elvin Hayes when he played against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Of course, Jabbar had a scratched cornea. It's just nice that they play over the head. Andre Berto is going to have to take it over his head, and that's what he intends to do, and that's what we have to do. I don't know. With Floyd's IQ, we're not going to try to match it. We can't. But there's other elements that make things successful. I just got this feeling that those who put this fight down, those who didn't tune in, those who believe everything everybody say, don't even come to the gym, look at fighters like the old time writers used to do. Jack Fisk, I remember Jack Fisk used to patronize every gym in the Bay Area. Great writer. Really came inside and out. And just take a look at him sometimes. And then you can see something brewing. There's something brewing in the air. But it's between them. But it's something brewing in the air. I know it. People think they have different elements and different reasons why. But there's some personal stuff going on here. And I've been around a long time. And I know when something is personal. I don't know what it has to do with, but I can take a wild guess. Been there, done that. So you better tell your people to tune in for this fight. Because it's the real stuff. Because when you got one man that want to punish you for this personal reason, and you got another man that say, no, it ain't going to happen for that personal reason, trust me, it's going to be a rumble, okay? And I've had the privilege, I don't know if Floyd remembers, but way back when he was with James, I seen Floyd's plan B. I seen him go to war. I seen him get hit, knocked back, and rumble with guys bigger than him. I know he got a plan B. So I'm not going to be swayed by his skill, that IQ skill. No, he got hood steps in his walk, trust me. And I believe this is what it's going to do. We're going to leave the MGM. We're going to be here in bodies at the MGM. But this fight going to be way deep down, where a lot of people are very afraid to go. And that's the hoods of the United States. Watch what I say.
Thank you, brother. This next gentleman, he comes to us with a 30-3 record. He's a former two-time world champion, and he'll be looking to take the O from Floyd Mayweather Saturday night. He's always exciting, entertaining, always in shape, Andre Berto.
I appreciate everybody for coming out. I want to thank y'all having me. I want to thank Virgil Hart and my team. We had a tremendous camp. I want to thank Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellaby. I mean, it's funny, man. You know, when it comes to the media, when it comes to the critics, you know, they're not in their gym, you know, busting their ass and knowing the feeling of being a fighter. They don't know. They don't know the miles we run. They don't know the punishment that we take in the gym. They don't know the sacrifices that we have to make to become a world champion, or just to be able to come on this stage, or to be able to make that long ring walk, you know, to that ring. It's a small selected few that can do that. And just the fact that I can, of course, you know, hear, you know, small, you know, whispers of negativity when it comes from people that they couldn't dare to do what we do. They couldn't dare to do what we do. So anybody that steps in the ring, I have to respect. But at the end of the day, when it comes to Saturday night, when it comes to fight time, I'm coming for my respect. So I appreciate everybody for coming out. And Saturday night is going to be a good one, I promise you.
I'd like to acknowledge one of the top trainers in the sport, Floyd's father and trainer, Floyd Mayweather Sr.
Berto, when it's 9-0, you must go. I'm just telling you like this. If you wanna get beat, Floyd's the man to me. That's right. He's rough, he's tough, he knows his stuff. He ain't never been scared about bombs, right? So, stay right here and I'm gonna do a little thing to you. Floyd's the man to meet. If you wanna get beat, he's back. It's amazing. Ain't no jive. Floyd comes alive. With booze and bruises and dancing friends, you fools better recognize who's the man. And I know you fools don't want to fight, even though you came here tonight. But your pocket's looking tight, so it's forcing you to fight. You know you're mad, sad, talking around the trash. Come tonight, you be flat on your ass. When Floyd breaks the jaw, it'll take time to recoup. And when the hitman finishes, you be sucking on soup. Your hand can't hit what your eyes can't see. If you keep talking it, I make him cut it to 3. Because he's the man with the man. It's going to make the plan to put you on your pants. So don't be shocked if you get stopped. A combination galore, look real close, Doc. I think the last shot put Mr. Berto on the floor.
12-time world champion, 5 different weight classes. He's beat everyone we put in front of him. The best fighter ever, none other than TBE, Floyd Money Mayweather.
We back. We've been here. We've been here so many times. I know talking doesn't win fights. I know trainers don't win fights. It comes down to the 2 competitors. I'm always prepared physically. I'm always prepared mentally. We have a remarkable game plan. We have a remarkable team. And I had a remarkable career. I want to thank Showtime. I want to thank MGM Grand. I want to thank the media. I want to thank everybody that has covered this event and covered my career throughout 19 years. Whether it was a good story or a bad story, you guys wrote about me and kept me relevant. So that's how I was able to do record-breaking numbers. Al Heyman, you've done a tremendous job with Andre Berto's career. You've done a tremendous job in my career, and you're a remarkable guy. All the sponsors that's sponsoring this event, I want to thank you. Training camp was unbelievable, like always. They asked me questions like, after the Pacquiao victory, were you able to bounce back, get in top condition, get in top shape? Absolutely. Bird was not a pushover. No matter who I chose, the media was going to have something to say. The critics was going to have something to say. No different from Amir Khan. Amir Khan has 3 losses. Berto has 3 losses, but he's 2-time world champion, just like Amir Khan. Virgil Hunter is a remarkable trainer. He's done remarkable things with Andre Ward's career, and I've been knowing Virgil Hunter for years. I know what it takes when there's a fight of this magnitude. So no matter what no one says, no matter what the media say, no matter what the trainers say, when it comes down to it, it comes down to the 2 competitors. And I know what I can do. And I know what I can do. One thing I can do, I can fight. When we talk about landing on a higher percentage, I'm that guy. When we talk about doing the highest gates, when you talk about doing the highest gate, I'm that guy. When you talk about doing the highest pay-per-view, I'm that guy. 19 years. And I reflect back over my career. I can't just say I'm going out 49-0. You can never overlook anyone. In this camp, did I push myself? Absolutely. Every fight played a major key. All 48 fights played a major key. It's not just the intelligence. It's the sharp mind. It's the good chin. It's the tremendous heart. I never overlooked no opponent. I train for every fighter the same way. I push myself. I believe in my skills and I believe in my talent. And I've been in there with the best. And the results is always the same. A guy, a fighter. You got fighters that may be faster than me. You got fighters that may hit harder than me. You got fighters that's very athletic. But you don't have no fighter that can make adjustments like me. You don't have fighters that can be on my level mentally. It's never personal for me. It's always business. Every other fighter fight for certain things. Everybody fight for what they fight for. My thing is this. I keep my eyes on the prize. I never focus on things outside the ring. My focus is the guy that's in front of me. You get to where you're trying to get to by staying focused, staying on a parallel path. I always had a dream. And my dream was to be the best. No matter what happens, Saturday. When it comes down to boxing, I'm the best at this. But one thing about me, I've never overlooked anyone. Some guys game plan, we gonna rush him. McDonald, we gonna rush him. Okay. What's your second game plan? That's plan A. What's plan B? Pacquiao, he can set the trap for other fighters. But you can't set the trap for Floyd Mayweather. Because you got to have plan A, you have to have plan B, you have to plan, if you don't have a plan B, then you go to plan C. I've never beat a fighter with my A game. Andre Berto, you have had a remarkable career. You're a hell of a fighter. You're a tough competitor. And no matter what the critics say, you've been world champion twice. So it's obvious you've done something right. Me, myself, I don't know how many times I've won a world title. That's never been important to me. My thing is just put him in front of me. And we'll rate him after he faced me. I want to thank everybody, especially Showtime and MGM Grand. Us working together has been unbelievable. When I go to MGM Grand, they treat me like family. I can't say treat me like family, they are family. When I wanted that $1.2 million Bugatti, they didn't hesitate. When I wanted all those different gifts and I wanted to take trips around the world, they didn't hesitate. When I went to Stephen Espinosa, and I said, this is a deal that I want. He said, just write the number that you want. And the deal was for 300 million or more. And we did that in just one fight. So when it's all said and done, to be in the sport of boxing and make somewhere upwards of 800 million, my team done their job. I never focused on things on the outside. I never put nothing before I put boxing. This always came first. At 4:30 in the morning, when my opponent is sleeping, I'm working. And when he's up working, at 2 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, I'm working. I don't want to leave nothing in the sport to say I wasn't the best. So no matter what the writers say, I don't read it no way. It's not my focus. I don't watch my fights. I don't have to. If I do go back and watch it, I criticize myself and say, you know what? I could have got better in that department. I only can get better. And I'm still learning in the sport. No fighter in history has been in more bigger fights than me. No fighter in history has beaten more champions, not me. But is it over? Absolutely not. Today, I'm gonna push myself. I'm always going places mentally no other fighter can go. You know why? Because they're focused on other things that's not important. What's important to Floyd Mayweather? Family. Legacy. We prize fighters. So of course, we have to fight for the prize. But I couldn't choose to do it in a better place. The hotel is green, I have to wear money green. And I just want to thank Richard Stern and the whole MGM Grand staff, and thank Showtime. And a guy like Al Heyman is a guy that I should have been with from the beginning of my career. I couldn't choose a better guy for the job. I couldn't choose a better guy for the job. I know everything that goes on. What my opponent is doing, what he's eating, what moves that he's making. No different from Berto. He went to the boxing gym last night. His weight was low, so he didn't train. Every move that you make, I know. This is called chess, not checkers. I'll see you guys Saturday.
This concludes our press conference, like opposed to fighters.
Yes, but please come like normal.
Yo, let's see, go on the other side. Let's see on the other side. Erica. Hey.
Come on, a little bit more.
That's it. Down, down, down. Let's get closer, Desi. Janira, one step forward, please. Janira, one step forward. Janira, one step forward. My man, my man. Janira, look forward. Janira, look forward. Janira, look forward. Janira, go on the other side. Janira, go on the other side. Look forward.
Right here. Showtime. Down here.
My man, your phone.
De Niro, step forward. One step. Thank you.
I got it.